another development in this amazing, long-running battle, really, between this politician and these police officers. Let me just remind you of who said what right back when this first happened. Mr Mitchell claims that he said, "I thought you guys were supposed to," expletive, "help us." The police officer, Toby Rowland, claims that Mr Mitchell said, "You should know your expletive place. You don't run this expletive government. You're expleting plebs." And there's been this battle that's been going on. The Crown Prosecution Service said quite recently that there wasn't enough evidence to prosecute anybody for the really core of this case, who said what, but there was a prosecution announced against one officer who claimed he'd seen what happened. And since about December last year, Andrew Mitchell has been really campaigning for his position in this argument. And he said in various times, but most importantly at the press conference where those charges were announced, that effectively that Toby Rowland, this police officer, had been lying. And now we understand that the Police Federation has written what are called letters before action, effectively making the legal accusation against Andrew Mitchell, the former Chief Whip, that this is a libel, that this is defamation against, defamatory against Toby Rowland. And that's where it stands. So the legal action hasn't started, but a letter before action is a clear sign, really, that the Police Federation, backing its member, intends to take this further.
And Andrew Mitchell's taking legal action himself against the Sun over this, isn't he?
Yes, I mean, it's been a backwards and forwards of lawyers, and I think the fact that there hasn't been a criminal prosecution of the 5 officers who are now facing disciplinary charges, or Mr Rowland, now means we effectively move into the civil sphere of this argument, if you like. But there has also been a lot of reporting that the Chief Whip is not expected really to regain his political career. So it's a battle for reputations that continues now, potentially in the courts.